Hello, my name's Fluffy the Destroyer, and welcome to my channel. Yeah, looks like Kinect will be released on Windows. It's only targeted for developers, though, and the thing is, it costs like $100 more than the Xbox version. Well, if you look at it, just look at it this way: the Xbox kind of like packaged with the I would say like packaged together with the Kinect was $500 if I'm correct, because I don't have a console. And the thing is, when you remove the Kinect, which Microsoft did, I guess because they listened to its users or its gamers, well, it looks like it was $100 less. But the Kinect for Windows version cost $200. Why? I don't know, but it might be because of license issues or just royalty or anything in between. I know that Microsoft, when they release a hardware, there's a lots of license issues involved, so that might be the reason. That's my guess. And besides that, I'm happy to say that the SDK, the development kit, is in beta. Yay! Oh, God. When will they ever learn something from their mistakes? Number one, it's not rocket science. If you want to release a hardware, I mean, no problem, release it. Make sure there's something supported. Like, right now it seems like I don't know, like a Kickstarter project or something that someone makes in their garage or something and they'll want to try something. Like a developer house that wants to release a game and they're going to release it on early access and they want to try it out first to see if it works correctly. That's how it feels to me. But don't worry, there's other devices out there. For example, the Leap motion controller, which is $70. They've been around for some time and it works perfectly. It works correctly. It's like a little dongle, USB dongle, really small. You put it on your desk right here and in front of your monitor, for example, and you just use your hands for gestures, and it works perfectly for maps if you want to zoom in, just like a tablet, for example, or a smartphone. You can use it to play games. Like I'm gonna link a video below in my description. And well, Microsoft, I don't know, it doesn't seem like a good idea to release that thing first of all. It might be me, I don't know. I mean, someone must have asked for it. I guess it's the investors, not gamers, not PC users, because I really don't know. They've been getting a lot of bad press for this, and honestly they should have stayed on the Xbox One or the Xbox 360 or whatever, just on consoles, and make sure it works correctly. And to me, it should stay there because it started there, and personally I think it would be best if it stays there, because they should get good press first of all. Make sure the technology works correctly. That's my thing. Besides, there's other things, like I've said. There's the Leap motion controller. There's also other similar technologies like the Track IR. It has similar functions. You just put, it's like a motion detector, like a security motion detector. It looks like this. Link in the description. Man, I can't talk correctly tonight. And you put it on top of your monitor or somewhere near, so you can use your head. It's used in racing games and flight games and combat games, for example, just so you can use your head and move around. For example, it's going to move the screen, well, move the screen that you see. It's mostly used for, like, for example, in Microsoft Simulator. There might be other games as well. I've heard that Star Citizen will use that as well. It might be a really good thing. But don't get me wrong, it's just that I don't like, it's not that I don't like the Kinect. It has good potential. I mean, you can use your whole body in a game if it's used correctly. Same thing with your voice, which has a lot of potential. Look at the Nintendo Wii sensor, for example. When you buy the Nintendo Wii, there's a little sensor that you put on top of your television, and then it uses, if you do have, for example, the Nintendo board that you get on top, and for example, you can use it in Wii Sports. If used properly, it can detect your movements because you're on the board, and it can detect where the controller is. So when you do your exercises on the Wii Sports, it's going to tell you if your body is placed correctly. And if you use the board, it's going to tell you if you're, I don't know, if you're using your setups correctly or your push-ups correctly, if you're using the right weight and then the proper direction. Are you putting too much weight in front or in the back or whatever? It's going to tell you if you have like a good balance, and it's going to give you games and just exercises towards whatever you're working on the board and the Nintendo sensor, which is really good. So the Kinect has it has a lot of potential, but it's too early in its infancy stage. I don't believe it should be anywhere else other than the Xbox One or 360. It should stay there. They should work with it, and honestly, even though it has a camera and everything, I believe they should remove it from the package. I mean, if everyone has it, who knows, maybe they're gonna... It sounds like a coding issue. That's what it looks like to me. It doesn't look like a hardware problem. Not at all. Hardware seems fine. It's just like the coding or something. It might lack something there. But who knows, maybe with the Kinect for Windows, maybe some coder out there will figure out what the hell's going on with that damn thing. Yeah, because it doesn't work correctly right now, as far as I'm concerned. If you'll go on YouTube, you're going to find out a lot of videos that you're probably going to laugh because it's really funny. Because of the lack of detection, or it just doesn't work at all, and there's other games that, I don't know, it's just completely wrong. Like Han Solo dancing? No. No. Don't do that. Wow. Well, other than that, there's the Track IR. Already talked about it. There's the Track IR, the motion controller, and there's another one as well. It's not really like the Kinect, but it has similar functions. It looks like the Oculus Rift, but it's the VFX1, for example, and the Oculus Rift. But these are similar technologies that uses, I would say, similar functions. You use your body or part of your body to play in a game. The thing is not it's not new. It's really, I would say it's kind of old or something. For example, the VFX1 from Technologies. The thing was released in '95. It's a big headset like the Oculus Rift. You put it on your head. You have a little cup, like a little controller, a cyberpuck, they call it, and you control the character in your game. For example, I know that I used that VFX1, I know it was a really long time ago, but it was in '95 and everything. I used it in Doom 2 and, man, what was the game called? Dark Forces 2. Yeah, that old. It was on DOS. And that type of technology that uses motion sensors, it's not new. So for Microsoft to release it in 2012, and they worked on the technology since what, 2009? And another company like TrickIR has worked on this thing, on their technology, on their device since 2001. I don't know, maybe they should do something about, I don't know, do a collaboration or something with TrickIR. I say it's a good thing, but they should lower the price. A lot. Because there's other things out there that are way better and less, cheaper. TrickIR is available for $130. Leap Motion is available for $70. No, $80 on their website. Probably cheaper elsewhere. I don't know. Anyway, this is Fluffy Destroyer. Thank you for watching my video. If you did like it, well, rate and comment and subscribe. Thank you.